Hello everyone, Blazing Boomerang here, and today we are going to be playing some Dark Souls Remastered. Probably one of my favorites of the Dark Souls series. Um, of course, I was thrilled to see that I was getting a remaster, so we're going to do a Let's Play, and it's going to be so much fun. As far as build goes, we're going to be kind of rolling with the Dex build, hopefully with enough endurance to wield a shield. We'll see. Alright, cruising through the tutorial. I always find the beginning of Dark Souls 1 to be very strange, running around with this little teeny broken knife, attempting to kill all the ghouls. For our starting gift, we did go for the black fire bombs. Some of you probably already see where this is headed. We are attempting to kill the demon on our first go here, not having to go get weapons first. It's pretty easy to cheese if we're using the fire bombs, which is the main reason that we're doing it. We also get the demon's great hammer. Not that we'll ever have enough strength to wield it, but hey, it's just gotta do it for the meme sometimes. Here we go. Ah, thought I was out of the hitbox on that one, but not quite. Ooh, sneaky demon, very sneaky. Too bad you are dead. Mwahaha. So yeah, first boss of Dark Souls down. Got us the demon's great hammer. Um, sweet. Now we will go get our actual weapons and move on. The only thing that I do not like about Dark Souls 1 is that dual wielding feels really clunky and kind of strange. I feel like it could be something that was improved upon pretty heavily. Um, but that's okay. It was improved upon in Dark Souls 2, but I, like most of the community, do not like Dark Souls 2. I just don't feel like the gameplay mechanics are that much fun in it. Finally got our scimitar, can do some real damage now. Without using our fire bombs, that is. Ho, backstab fishing. Let the fun begin. This is at the time of recording, we are pretty close to the release of the remastered edition, so we will probably get invaded quite a bit. Hopefully we'll have some fun PvP moments, but we will see. Wait for the boulder, come over here, chat with this dude, bro. Got our Estus flask and all the keys. Nice. And we will cruise up here. Well, hello, monsieur. You could really say I had his back right there. Had his back on my blade, that is. Oh ho ho. Ha ha. Alright. Why are we coming up here? We already have what we need to... Ah, well. I guess since we're already up here, we may as well stay up here, get our souls. Watch me, like, die to this archer right here. That would be very comical. Kills Asylum Demon on the first go. Fails to kill the ghouls at the top of the stairs. That is not our Estus flask. Darn it. Not that we ever really use those much anymore, but good to have. And just like that, we are moving on from the first opening world of Dark Souls. This is not going to be 100% run by any means. We probably will try to kill all of the bosses of the original game. No clue as to what we're doing with the DLCs just yet. I like the Dark Souls 1 DLC. I just really don't like the last boss of the DLC. Cool. Moving on to Firelink Shrine, our home, our hub. So let's see here. What does our scimitar scale off of? Scimitar scales off of dexterity. Perfect. Then let's just get all the dexterity. We're going to deal so much damage. It's going to be wonderful. Collect our humanity. And cruise up the stairs. Fun fact, the first time I played through Dark Souls 1, I actually thought the catacombs were where we were supposed to go first, and I didn't see this staircase. So I'm over there farming these like insanely strong skeletons, thinking that Dark Souls is just like the hardest game on earth, before I realized that I was just in the wrong zone. Awesome. Get a ring of sacrifice. Could be useful later. Good thing to have if we're trying to skip a bonfire or some funky stuff like that. Really any point that I feel concerned about losing amount of souls. Ring of sacrifice will be a godsend there. I've played through Dark Souls enough times now that I'm confident that I can do a Let's Play for it. There's just one or two bosses that are going to be a little interesting for us to get down. For those ones, we may end up doing a fail montage. Haven't really decided yet. Until we get to those bosses, and no spoilers as to which bosses those are, we'll just be doing typical uncut Let's Play gameplay. Awesome. Got the gate here. Can't open that just yet. Run up here, around here, stab you, roll back, or not. Good old stamina cap. Sweet, so there's quite a few ways we can go about this here. I think we'll go down here, pick up some of the items we got lying around, scrounge up some extra souls, because levels are good. Okay, game. Okay. The one thing that I will never be able to fully understand in Dark Souls is why my blades sometimes will go through a wall no problem, and other times will get stuck on walls. It's as they say, the lightsaber giveth, and the lightsaber taketh away. It's especially bad in like the sewers, as you'll see later on, where we're in such narrow passageways, and there's just shit happening everywhere, and we can't swing our sword, and it's stuck on the wall, and then we die. But I suppose that's part of the fun. Because how fun would Dark Souls be if we played through it without ever dying? It probably wouldn't be very fun. A lot of times the first time I played through Dark Souls, I thought, oh wow, this game isn't too bad. I'd played a little bit of Dark Souls 3 before, so I was playing through and was like, wow, this isn't so hard until we got to the third boss, and then I was like, ah yes, this is the Dark Souls that I was expecting. Now, however, the third boss is not too bad, with the amount of time that I've put into Dark Souls. I think we're nearing 100 hours now, which is pretty exciting. Pretty stoked about that. Cruising on up to another bonfire here. This bonfire gets used surprisingly frequently, despite it being in a very early zone. Use our souls real quick. Actually, I think we're gonna spend these on some of the items from the skeleton merchant, particularly the repair box and a key. Considered getting the Uchigatana. I think we're gonna try to do a scimitar playthrough just because I've done Uchigatana many a time. But we may grab it as a backup weapon because you never know. Why, hello, Spearman. How are you doing today? Get backstabbed. Wahaha. And voila. Not sure why I even have my shield on my back, but hey, you never know when someone's going to try to stab you in the back. Ooh, that's a pretty neat little animation. Nice. More reasons to use the scimitar. Alright, can we purchase all the things I need from you? Almost, but not quite. Let's get the residence key then. I guess we'll worry about that later. Anything else that I want from you? Nope. Cool. Perfect. We could go off to the left and run through a bunch of other enemies over there, but I think we're just going to grab some levels real quick and press on to the Taurus Demon. It's great. I remember when first seeing the Taurus Demon, I was like, wow, this boss is going to be so hard. How are we ever going to play through Dark Souls? This is going to be crazy. And then later on, after my second playthrough, the Taurus Demon was just silly easy. Light crossbow, not going to be using that, but hey, we'll take it. Dive roll there, slash there. Backstab there. Hello, friend. How are you doing today? Nice of you to join the backstab party. A lot of people say that the backstabs are really broken in Dark Souls 1. I feel like they kind of are too. However, we're definitely going to be leveraging the mechanics of backstabbing. It's just too good not to. Alright, chest. We got the black fire bombs. Good stuff. Not like I already had a bunch of those lying around. That would be ridiculous. Oh my. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Let's all be friends. Forced friendship, my favorite. Ah, yes, there's no real benefit to going over there. We'll grab it, but there's nothing super valuable over here. I wonder if it's actually cheaper to just buy some gold pine resin from the vendor than it is to buy the key to open the door. These are the questions that keep me awake at night. Hollow soldier helm. We could take it. It's a little bit heavier than I want for this playthrough, but that's okay. All right. Hello, friends. Aw, so adorable. And voila. Now let's see if I can pull this part off without fucking it up. Because 9 times out of 10, I fuck this part up so hard. And I don't, yep, we did it right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We could challenge the Black Knight over here, but I value my intestines where they are, and I do not like my intestines being ripped out and placed on the sidewalk. So we're just going to press onward. This bitch is going to get a nice stab attack on us, and the lightsaber taketh away. Quality. Let's drink up some Sunny D real fast. How come we never got a Sunny D sponsorship when Dark Souls was released? Like, I feel like we should have had a big promotion with the whole Estus flask and Sunny D looking like identical beverages. Come here, Mr. Lizard. Give me your loot. Oh goodness, please. Thank you, Dark Souls. Glad to see we got that Titanite chunk. Can never have too much Titanite. Alright, let's come up here, kill these two bitches. Ain't yo gonna fuck with this playthrough, nah nah nah. I feel like that was a pretty generous backstab right there, but I'll take it. Love it when Dark Souls decides to be generous. I remember the first time that I went over here, I thought, oh, neat, a bridge. Little did I realize a massive ass demon was about to pop out of nowhere and pound my face in. And naturally, we're going to go for a bit of a cheese here. We're going to start off our fight with a nice plunging attack. That did not do as much damage as I had hoped. That's okay. We'll get underneath him here. Slash. And roll. Does this weapon do bleed damage? I don't think it does. I think that's just the Uchi Katana. Drink some Sunny D. Come at me. Perfect. Iframes are so wonky in Dark Souls 1. So wonky. And just like that, second boss of Dark Souls down. Woo! Cruise on up to our next bonfire. Some humanity, a homeward bone. Nice. All in all so far, pretty smooth Dark Souls run. Standard stuff. Doesn't get too hard till the third boss, like I said. Oh my gosh. It's the meme lord himself, Sunbro. I have to have a long-ass conversation with Sunbro while he slowly burns his eyes out staring at the sun. Sunbro, talk to me. Yes, I have reconsidered your offer. Sure, give me my soapstone. Perfect. Now the soapstone allows me to summon allies to help me fight bosses. Hopefully we're not going to be using that, because that's weak shit. But we may end up using it for a few bosses if it's taking an inordinately long amount of time. Honestly, quite surprised we survived that, but really glad that we did. Cool, just like that, we're back to our first bonfire with a lot of souls and a nice shortcut. Just give me more dexterity. We're going to deal so much damage. Granted, we're also going to take so much damage, but hey, gotta get what you can get. Cruise on upstairs. We could go over there, but there's not really anything over there worthwhile. And I would like to be out of this situation. Man, we're having a roast without me. I feel so hurt. Come on, Monsieur Dragon. Come on. Come here, boy. You can do it. There we go. And now we're just going to sneak right past this motherfucker, because I don't like playing with him. Except we are going to pick up that soul and hopefully not die. Ah! Please don't burn me. Nice. Let's use this and get a level. What is attacking me? I would like to use the bonfire. Apparently that's too much to ask for. It's much too much to ask for. Are you the problem here? No. Then that would likely be Mr. Dragon, who in theory should not be killing us. Now the bonfire's lit up. Cool, let's go try this again. Can I or can I not cash in my XP? There we go. This time, let's go for some... Gosh dang it. This time, let's go for some vitality. Alrighty, everyone. I think that'll wrap up our first episode of Dark Souls. As usual, I'm Blazing Boomerang. If you liked the video, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe.